So you will tolerate less bullshit when it comes to your relationship. You want something serious this time, and transformative experiences in relationships will be the highlight for this year. Hi everyone, this is Jill of AstroloJill. So for today's video, this will be for Leo risings. It's going to be the Leo 2024 horoscope. So if you are a Leo rising, this is the best video for you. Surprise! This is the best video for you. And if you are also a Leo sun and a Leo moon, this is also a good video to watch as the transits might resonate with you. This is going to be a collective reading, so this might not be 100% accurate for you. If you want a more personalized reading, book with your favorite astrologer, me. This is going to be for Leo risings. I'm a Leo rising myself, so this will be a prediction for me for the energies that I will go through too. I may be a professional astrologer. I studied astrology in London and all that stuff, but I actually don't like reading my own energies because it freaks me out how it happens, and I like being surprised. But oh, sleepy boy. But and I like being surprised, but it's good to know as well because you'll be able to prepare. So this is going to be a reading for me too. So sit back, relax. I made the videos for as something that you can just watch in the background. So Leos, here we go. Hi everyone. So for this portion of the video, I'm just going to show you what I'm wearing. This is my Enchanted cosmetics line, and feel free to skip this part if you're really not interested. I'm going to put chapters down there just so you could skip straight to the horoscope. You don't have to watch this, but only if you are interested, okay? So for the first part, I am wearing my base, which is my foundation. I'm wearing the shade number 2. So I already placed that. The enchantment for this one is obsession. And then next one that I would like to do is my eyeshadow. This is the number 1 eyeshadow. So the intention and the enchantment that I put in here is for you to be more creative and to spark inspiration, as well as attraction and irresistible boost. And if you're seeking to manifest your desires, this will truly help you because it will work with the eyes, and the eyes are the windows to the soul. So this is really good. So for this one, I'm just gonna do a very simple pink lid, and I like to use my fingers. So there, as you can see, this is a shimmer. I really like it. This is also what I use for work. In case you guys didn't know, I work as a flight attendant. That is my day job. Although I think this is my main thing. But my day job is being a flight attendant, and I work the Trans-Pacific flights, which is minimum 12 hours, and this lasts. Actually, not just this, but all of the makeup lasts. All right, so that is my lid. Next one that I'll do is my blush. I used the Hecate blush for this video. Sorry, this one keeps on falling. The garter is loose, but I'm gonna use the Hecate blush. This cushion, and it's moisturizing. And the enchantment that I put for the Hecate blush is transformation as well as empowerment. The shade also gives you a perfect drunk blush look. So you can open this up. There's the cushion. You can either press. If you guys are into ASMR, I can do an ASMR thing, but I feel like it's too late now. There. Then I use my fingers to blend it out. There. Nice flush. There. If you want the drunk blush look, you can put it here too. I like to do this because it gives me like a doll look, a dainty doll look. There. So, diba? Fairness. Okay, so that is my Hecate blush. Next one is my lips. So for this one, I'm gonna do the Gemini horoscope starting now, but I'm gonna put this clip on other videos. But I'm gonna use the Gemini pink lip lacquer, and this one has the enchantment of Gemini energy, which is being a smarty pants, communication, And being versatile, I really like this shade too. It's a fuchsia pink. And since it's a gold bottle, it has a velvet finish. There. So despite it having a velvet finish, after a few moments, it's going to dry up and be kiss-proof and transfer-proof. There. All right, next one is my earrings. So my earrings are from Enchanted Airy. She hand makes these, and the rose is an actual rose. Sorry, it won't focus. It's still focusing on me, sorry. But this one is an actual rose and encased in resin. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but it's in resin and it will be forever in there. And it has gold. It doesn't tarnish. There. That's my earrings for today. So pretty, very date night look. And then lastly, another thing from Enchanted Airy are my ribbons. I love putting ribbons on my hair. It has been my thing since I was a teenager. So I'm gonna put it on here. My favorite hairstyle. There. So that my hair is out of my face. Should I put another one? Yeah, sure. Why not? There. So that's my look for today, guys. What do you think? All right. So another last thing that I put on is my healing oil. So as of this moment, while I'm recording this, I am actually paralyzed hips down. I move around in a wheelchair or in crutches. I got injured in my work as a flight attendant. And it was December, so everybody was flying. So we had to lift bags. Please, if you're traveling, pack your bags, lift them yourselves. Don't ask the FAs to do it. But in our case, I had to do it because elderly, of course we have to help them. And it's not a problem for me to help at all. I work out, but yeah, anyway, I got injured, my spine straightened, my lumbar spine straightened due to a muscle spasm, and yeah, I can't walk. I'm going through physical therapy as of now. And this one helps me a lot. My doctor said that it'll take me a week to recover and actually walk, but it has been just 3 days, and I can actually walk already, just in pain, of course, but I can't walk too much. But yeah, I use this. This is the Isis healing oil, and I infuse this with Reiki. I am a Reiki practitioner. So what I like to do, aside from putting it in the affected area in my hips, I like to put it in my hair. This will be good as a hair oil. Very nice. Gives you a shine. So there, put it in my hair. As you can see, it gives a really pretty shine there. Diba? Yan. O, diba? It smells so good too. Yeah, you guys can get all of these from my shop. I'm gonna be reopening after I post the horoscopes. So there, healing oil, really good to enhance your healing if you are sick and you need a boost in healing. The healing oil would definitely help you. So there, thanks for watching this part. If you did reach to this point, and let's go over to the horoscope. To add, the Gemini Lip Lacquer has finally dried. Mwah. Mwah. Transfer proof. Transfer proof. Now, before we start with the actual horoscope of the zodiac for this video, it's very crucial that you take down these important dates, okay? So for January 1, 2024, Mercury retrograde finally ends. So what a good start of the year, right? We're finally going into 2024 with a clear mind and Mercury in direct, so communication will be really smooth. See, It's still Mercury retrograde. I stuttered. Next is January 20. So Pluto is in Aquarius for the first time since the 1700s. I believe it's 1797 or 1798. I'll have to double check. But this will be the first time it's going to go into Aquarius again. And the last time that it went on Pluto and Aquarius, a very notable historical event was when Napoleon Bonaparte and his French troops captured Cairo. You know, Pluto is a planet of transformation, and Aquarius is very futuristic. So it's really pushing boundaries into something that will benefit or really make an impact in the future. So we will be expecting a lot of movements like that for starting January 2024. So the wars, and then a change in mindset for people. People will not be tolerating as much bullshit anymore. And Aquarius, this is a good time to advocate for the rights of the marginalized communities and really help the collective. You want to add your transformational energy into this age, into this Pluto in Aquarius transit. So, Aquarius, futuristic, Pluto, transformation. So, expect a lot of that starting January 20. And then another date that I want you to take note is March 25. This is going to be the start of the eclipse season for 2024. I know, eclipse again. We had so much eclipses last 2023 and 2022. So, yes, eclipse again. And this will start with a lunar eclipse in Libra, March 25. And this is going to be very life changing. And the ones that will be affected by this will be Libra placements and Aries placements. So, eclipse is all about shedding and then really letting go of the things that no longer serve you, being more authentic to self. So, be sure that you hold on to those energies come March 2025. So, next one is April 1. This is going to be like a joke. It's going to be the first Mercury retrograde of the year. Yeah, April 1, really? April Fool's Day, but it's not a joke, it's real. April 1, Mercury retrograde, it's going to be in Aries, so watch your mouth. Aries is a very hot-headed sign. I know I'm an Aries moon myself, so I that is one of the shadows that I try to really suppress or really control and work with. And Mercury retrograde in Aries just signifies that you will be more hot-tempered, and you're you will have to watch your temper. You will have to watch your anger. Your words will be swords. Mercury in the tarot, communication is swords. And in astrology, Mercury is communication, and it will be wielded by Aries, literally the warrior of the zodiac. So your words will be like swords during Mercury retrograde, April 1. So do make sure that you don't let go of too hurtful words. They will always have an impact no matter what we try to give out there. So be careful with your words and be extra kind. What's good about knowing what the transit is at least you'll have some sort of control, and the awareness of it will help you plan ahead. The first eclipse season will end with a solar eclipse in Aries. So again, eclipse season, this time it's going to be in Aries. So more energy into being a go-getter rather than looking at the downside of Aries, which is hot-tempered, impatient. Rather, for solar eclipse on April 8th in Aries, you want to enhance the good side of Aries, being action-oriented, being fearless, confident, and being a go-getter. So those are the energies you want to manifest for April 8th at the solar eclipse in Aries. So next one is Jupiter and Uranus will form a conjunction on April 20. This will help you really break free from the things that are from the expectations of society and the things that people expect us to be, but you know for a fact you don't want to be anymore. This is going to be for the collective, all right? This is transits happening for everyone, not just for the sign of this video. So April 20, good time to really break out of your shell, move out, find your own thing. And it's time to realize that you are your own person and you shouldn't be doing things for the benefit of other people just because they expect you to. At the end of the day, you're living for yourself. All right? Next, May 25, Jupiter will enter from Taurus into Gemini. Now, Jupiter is actually a detriment in Gemini. It was much more comfortable on the opposition of Gemini, which is Sagittarius. But having a very expansive planet into Gemini, which is the most talkative sign in the zodiac, you will be encouraged to learn, expand on your knowledge, expand on your charisma, expand on your communication. Despite Jupiter not being so comfortable here, Jupiter is always the bringer of good luck, the bringer of expansion. So it will expand you into Gemini energies, being versatile, confident in your speaking, talkative, and very Gemini things, smart even. A lot of the Geminis I know are very smart and intelligent. They're very fast too. So I really like that about Gemini. A lot of my best friends are Geminis. All right, so another Mercury retrograde is going to happen on August 5. Mercury retrograde take 2. And it's going to be it's going to start in Virgo and then moves over to Leo eventually. So Mercury is happy in Virgo, but it being in retrograde kind of makes the Virgo sad. The Virgo placements out there, you will feel stuck. You will feel like you can't seem to say anything or do anything. And that's all right because this is just a season. So take a time to slow down. That's totally fine. And then when it moves over to Leo, Mercury retrograde in Leo, you're going to feel mummed. You're going to feel a bit muted. You know how Leo is such as, I'm a star, Pearl. I'm a star. Everyone look at me. But Mercury in Leo retrograde, you're going to feel shy. You're going to look more inward and you're going to concentrate more on your inner energies rather than your outer energies. There. That is Mercury retrograde. That's starting August 5. And then September 17, a second eclipse season. So expect endings, expect shedding. There will be some arguments. And then know that if it's not for you, it's okay to let it go. And the lunar eclipse will start with Pisces and the solar eclipse will be in Virgo. No. The lunar eclipse will be in Pisces. Sorry about that. The lunar eclipse will be in Pisces. So people with Pisces and Virgo placements should expect big changes. And know that if it's for you, it will stay. If it's not for you, let it go. Totally fine. And then October 2, that is the solar eclipse. Sorry about earlier. I made a mistake. But October 2 is the solar eclipse in Libra. And tama. So the last was the lunar eclipse in Libra. This time is going to be a solar eclipse in Libra. So you want to be able to really shine out the positive traits of Libra during this time, which is diplomacy, empathy, beauty even, since Libra is a Venusian sign. So launching something that has anything to do with Libra energies during this time will be a good thing. And then another date that I want you to take note of is November 5. Another date is November 25. This is the third and last Mercury retrograde. And this year, it's going to begin in Sagittarius. So, Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius, a very performative sign as well. So, rethink all of the things that you would want to do that is expansive. Rethink that opening a business, moving on to a new home, or getting a new job. Mercury in retrograde November 25 onwards, do make sure that you try your best to rethink those decisions and make sure that you are very, very confident in that decision. Look at all the possibilities that will happen, and if you can, wait for at least the end of the Mercury retrograde before making a decision. All right? So, those are the dates that I want you to remember before we start this video. Another thing that I want you guys to know, this is very important, that these energy predictions and these horoscopes are not here to make you feel crucified to whatever it is that is going to be shown. In fact, I want the opposite effect. I want you to have more control. The awareness of the energies coming towards us will help you in your decision making, will help you gain more control. All right? So don't ever feel like you're trapped. This is merely just energy that you can manipulate yourself. We all have that magic within us. Okay? All right, Leo risings, here we go. Let's start strong. Leos, January, as soon as Pluto transits to Aquarius, they will be in your seventh house of partnerships. So, long term relationships or potential partners will have a transformative effect starting mid January. So if you will find yourself if you are in a relationship, in a serious relationship, there's a potential for this year because Pluto is transiting Aquarius for the next 20 years, except when it goes to retrograde at the end of the year. Anyway, there will be a chance for you to get engaged or really go to the next chapter of your relationship. Sorry, my dog is here. Really go into the next chapter of your relationship. If you are in a situationship, this will be a defining moment. Ano ba talaga yung situation natin? Is this gonna be serious or are we just having fun, or is this going to end soon? So you will tolerate less bullshit when it comes to your relationship. You want something serious this time, and transformative experiences in relationships will be the highlight for this year. You will be at the point where you will really define and determine the relationship, if it has potential, and it will be resolved as well during this year. So it may be an engagement, a marriage, or it may be a breakup. Yeah, it's gonna be very transformative for you regardless. And as well as for the single ones, relationships, you might find yourself really rotational dating and finding out what you truly want in a partner. Things that were good for you before might not be very good for you this time. It's like, for example, when you were before, you used to like really quiet gangster guys, the ones that are giving off the Daniel Padilla vibes, yung tahimik lang, tapos protective, ganyan. Come Pluto and Pluto and Aquarius, it translating on your seventh house, you realize that's not what I want. That's not actually what I want. I would want someone that would connect with me, that would talk to me, that would be much more open in communicating with me and yeah, those types of things. So, mag-iiba yung type mo, mag-iiba yung perception mo sa relationships, and that will be really life-changing for you because it will be a period of growth for you in that avenue in your life. Hi, I'm sorry for projecting, but I have a natal Saturn on the seventh house and Pluto transiting on my seventh house and Saturn natally being on. Hi, it's gonna be such a year for me when it comes to partnerships. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, if you have seventh house Saturn in your natal chart and Pluto transiting Aquarius in our seventh house, that will bring a lot of changes for us. So I just want to mention that. But hopefully it will be good changes. Like, we went through so much bullshit in 2023. I myself went through a breakup. Like, ew. But on the other hand, I did meet someone that's really good. Hopefully our relationship will flourish 2024, but who knows, right? And for you guys, hopefully things will be good. As long as you maintain your standard and you love yourself to the point that you don't want to settle for someone that is just not good for us, then you'll be fine. All right, Leo risings. Another transit that I want to mention is Jupiter being on our 10th house most of the year, like the first half of the year. So this will make a huge change in our career, reputation. It's going to be a really good time for us to really put ourselves out there and really show the world what we're capable of. Jupiter is all about abundance, expansion, and it being in our 10th house of career and reputation, expect changes in your career. There will be opportunities, the life direction that you have, the reputation that you have. It's mostly going to be unexpected since Uranus is also there, but be on the lookout for really big growth opportunities and expansion. Promotion, probably switching of careers, finally opening up your business that you've always wanted to do, pay rises. Think outside of the box during this time and really do things differently. Since our Jupiter will be in our 10th house, our reputation will take a really good steer towards a good direction and use this to your advantage by doing something that you will be known for a long time. So Leo risings, really do. This is your time to shine. This is your time to shine, and you really, this will be a good time for you to really put yourself out. The world is our stage. As a Leo rising myself, the world is our stage. Show us. So as long as Jupiter is in Taurus, take huge advantage of that. All right, Leo risings. Another transit that I want to mention for 2024 is that Jupiter will be in our 10th house until May. So this will be a good time for us to really put ourselves out there. The world is our stage during this time. 10th house is all about reputation and career, our life direction. This is our midheaven. And then Jupiter is all about expansion and abundance. So expect some expansion and abundance in our life direction, in our career. Those are our keywords for this transit. Expect unexpected opportunities in career and growth. Be on the lookout for growth and expansion. There might be promotions, changes of career. You might finally get that job that you've always wanted, that position that you've always wanted, and high paying um, promotions, pay rises as well. This is a really good time to think outside of the box and put your ideas out there. Our 10th house is all about reputation too. So expect a good boost in your reputation. If you have a community that you're taking care of, this is a good time to really do opportunities or in your community will be having fun and connect with them. This is a good time to connect with people that are working for you, working with you, your bosses, and all that stuff. Once Jupiter is resting in our 10th house, really take that energy into doing something good for yourself that will radiate outside, that will really make sure that all of the things that you are going to do for your future and then for your reputation for your career is something meaningful that will really make an impact. Really think outside the box and put your ideas out there during this time. Now, once Jupiter transits from Taurus to Gemini, it will move over to our 11th house. The 11th house is about friends, groups, acquaintances, alliances, people that are on your side. So, growth and expansion, Jupiter, in the 11th house of friends, circles, alliances. So, those are the keywords. This is a time for you to truly find a place in your friendships with people that you truly jive with, people that are within like minded interests. You will have opportunities through friends, through connections. So, if ever like a friend will say, oh, you should do this, I have a connection on this, I'll give you your number. Take it. This is a good time to really take opportunities if they are presented to you through friends. So the universe is giving you opportunities through your friends, through the connections that you will make June onwards while Jupiter is in Gemini in the 11th house. It being in Gemini, this is a good time for you to practice your communication skills, really be more charming, more communicative, and this is a good time for you to really find the people that are on your side. And this will be an amazing time to really expand your network, really put yourself out there and connect with people that you truly want to work with. Especially that Jupiter has just transited your 10th house. There's still remnants of that energy back there. So, a lot of abundance in your acquaintances, connections, and really expand your network with the people that you truly want to work with and to spend your life with. Now to talk about the eclipses that will happen. There will be eclipses in Aries, in Libra, and in Pisces for this year. And the Aries Libra eclipse is a continuation from the last year. So the eclipses will happen in our ninth house, Aries, and in our third house, Libra. So eclipses bring in changes, new beginnings, endings. And ninth house is all about education, beliefs, religion, philosophy, travel, anything foreign, anything different. So our beliefs in the world will change, our morals will change. And truth be told, I did feel this hugely, especially last year when the eclipses started to happen. The things that used to be so important to me, the things that used to be what the things that I fight for are no longer that important. I find more things that are prioritized. Like I prioritize my peace now over other stuff. So my beliefs in the world changed, and true enough, it's still going to continue for us Leo risings. So, Leo risings, ninth house changes, our outlook will change, our philosophy will change. We will reach an ending point on certain beliefs, and as well as reach new heights in education and foreign travel. And just to give you an example, because I'm a Leo rising myself, so I could give you examples. So, last year during the eclipse season, I finished a second degree of psychology, something I've always wanted to do. That is on the ninth house. And then on top of that, I've traveled all over the world. As a flight attendant, I was promoted to trans-Pacific flights. So I'm able to go to the other side of the world on a weekly basis. It's exhausting, but it's crazy how things started to change for my life once I started to step foot in America and Canada and in other parts of the world, like exactly at the opposite side of the world for us here in the Philippines. And it went to the point that I even found someone that I want to spend my life with, hopefully. We're still pretty new, but I have a good feeling for this one. So anyway, I hope I don't regret this because I'm gonna post this. So anyway, with the ninth house changes, this will be um very life changing for us. So I am very excited for you, Leo Risings out there. I really do hope that you take advantage of this chance. And it's really good that you are here watching this so you are aware and you can take that chance. Not a lot of people do this. Not a lot of people, um, what do you call this? Like things are already happening under their nose and they still don't take the opportunity. So at least now you know, right? So nice house things, philosophies, religion, travel, and education. So we move over to the other side of the eclipse, which is in Libra on the third house. So here we will be changing our communication styles. You will be starting a new chapter when it comes to how you communicate and how you put yourself out there, mercurial things, how you talk, how you get ideas, perceive ideas, and how you absorb information. And as on top of that, third house also represents siblings, the people that are exactly right here beside you, like like an arm's reach kind of thing, and mobility as well, and neighborhood, your neighbors, just the people near you. So you will find like a huge change in how you deal with them. For my case, as a Leo rising myself, I am much more closer with my siblings compared to the years before, and they help me with the business that I run, which is Live Deliciously under AstroloJill. So I am able to really be much more closer. And on top of that, I have a new adopted sibling, which is Ari. I'm pretty sure you guys know who she is for those that are customers for AstroloJill. So we have adopted her as our sister. And it is really good because we were able to expand our relationships with my siblings on the third house and the way we communicate with each other. We often joke that we have telepathy because we kind of read each other's minds. So the eclipse helped me be closer to my siblings, be able to really understand how they communicate, and they understand me and how I communicate as well. So this is going to be much more similar for you guys as well, for you Leo risings, Leo suns, and moons. So the way you communicate, the way you connect with your siblings will change. This can be a good thing. Like mine, it was a really good thing because I'm an astrologer, so I already get the energies. And at the same time, it can be a bad thing too. Like there might be explosions with your siblings if you do not understand each other. So it's very important that you communicate. You don't argue. You more communicate. You the style when it comes to this is it's you and your sibling or your partner or your whoever it is that you're communicating with against the problem, not you and your partner against each other or whoever that is the important thing. So that is how I always view things. It's just very annoying when people view you as a villain. That's usually when your horns come out. I am guilty of that. But I really hate it when people demonize the things that I do because I will never. But uh, the eclipse really taught me a huge lesson of communicating clearly and understanding as well that not everyone can understand how you communicate as well. So I do hope that this will materialize and manifest for you on a better scale on the good side. I bid you good luck. I'm sorry, I talk so much for this because I'm a Leo rising myself. I kind of get it. Leo rising, Saturn and Neptune will be in conjunction on the eighth house. Eighth house is all about shared resources with your partner, with your family, inheritance, debt, even, and taxes, your partner's income, and all that. So there might be challenges in that area since Saturn is there. Saturn is discipline, karma. It gives you challenges. But the thing is about Saturn, the challenges that it gives, you are able to overcome it. There are ways to overcome it. Like he gives us challenges to for us to be better. But with Neptune being in conjunction, that's when things get a little bit blurry. It's like things happening under your nose that you just don't get. It's right there in front of you, just take it. It's right there in front of you, understand it, but Neptune is the planet of confusion, dreams, illusion. So yeah, there might be challenges and it might be a bit harder to recognize due to Neptune. But yeah, Saturn, you will find better systems on how you handle other people's money. So let's say you are married and you're handling your partner's money, your husband's or your wife's, and this is Saturn will teach you how to manage that properly, that type of thing. And you will also talk about your income with your partner or whoever it is that you're sharing income with your parents, even probably, because a lot of you are probably breadwinners for the family. So you will find yourself putting more discipline on how you handle your expenses and how you handle other people's expenses. Boundaries will come up and processes will be much more streamlined. But with Neptune, you really have to be extra realistic when it comes to things because Neptune can give idealisms or um, delusions, even. So just be careful about those types of stuff and be careful of how you spend other people's money. It's very important that you are responsible and integrity is very important here. Coming through for June onwards, Mars will be transiting our 10th house. So we will be much more energized into making sure that our career is on track. We are wanting to really put in the energy for a promotion or for a higher step in climbing that ladder, or really just leveling up when it comes to our career and our reputation. In June as well, Venus will be transiting our 11th house because it will be in Gemini. So expect to be extra suave, extra charismatic, sweet talker on this transit. So use it to your advantage. A lot of people will have a summertime sadness, summertime romance type of thing. So if you are single, do find yourself and go have fun. And if you are in a relationship, this is a good time to go on an adventure. And if you are a letter writer, go write letters for your partner. This is a really good transit. And also, it will be in our 11th house. So, having a good set of friends and spending time with them will be good. Single people out there, you might blossom a friendship into a romance, possibly. So, that will be fun, right? For September, our Mercury will be transiting our second house. So that would be a good transit for you to be much more charismatic with how you deal with your finances. And as well as if you have presentations at work, this is a good time to really present it and show everyone your ideas. You will be much more meticulous and process oriented. You want to do things right. One, two, three. Step one, two, three, no skipping. So you will be much more meticulous when it comes to your finances. So Excel sheets might come up bigla. You might want to learn how to do Excel. I never learned how to do Excel. So let's see if this does happen for me. And you will be as well more lovey-dovey since September. Libra will transit our third house. So we will find ourselves being much more romantic with the people around us and much more lovey-dovey and malambing. So that's cute. And we will be wanting other people to reciprocate the effort and the love and the affection that we give them. You will notice that on September onwards. All right, moving over to the latter part of the year, Mars will be in retrograde. Mars will be in retrograde on our first house and our 12th house. So that's kind of annoying because when Mars is on retrograde, you feel immobilized. So in our first house of self, there will be tensions in the body, possible breakouts. Oh, I hate that. Possible breakouts, and this will be at the end of the year. And impulsiveness and patola ka today. Patola ka on the last part of the year. Like you would want to start fights, and if people do start fights with you, you just put the fire even bigger. You will be petty. So telling you right now, avoid it. And truth be told, I have been a victim of this. There was a part last year wherein I was having an argument with someone, and I honestly lost all hope to reconcile with this person or at least find some sort of common ground, at least with that conversation. So I just became petty and just nitpicked everything that they said. I am so sorry, but I honestly regret it. I honestly regret it, but that was me being a total Mars retrograde moment. And I was like, "Oh, you want to start a fight? I'll make the fight even worse." So, yeah, so honestly, I've been guilty of that. So, seeing Mars in retrograde again on our first house, so there will be tensions in our body, with our self image, that you might feel a bit insecure, and there will be possible explosions with other people since you are feeling not yourself. So, now that you are aware of it, avoid it. And once it goes to our 12th house, that's when things get a little bit worse because mental health problems might come up. So if you find yourself needing help, this is a good time to go to a therapist and really do your shadow work and heal your wounds from the inside that is hidden from other people and take care of your mental health, especially during this time. And 12th house also is the house of enemies. So conflicts with people that you don't get along with might happen. If you don't get along with someone, and this might be the start of a fire, so expect that type of explosions. And enemies might come back again and connect with you. So watch out. This will be super annoying. So exercise caution and restraint. If you don't want to fight, then don't fight. If you are going to fight, it will be messy. So be careful na lang. And if people do want to connect with you again, because enemies might feel it's like a magnet that's going to be activated again on our 12th house. So our enemies might feel kind of they want to feel like they want to talk to you again or connect with you again or trigger you again. So just be careful na lang and practice restraint. Protect your peace, honestly. Protect your peace because I'm feeling a bit triggered because this is also my rising. So I do have some people that don't like me because I march to the beat of my own drum. So this is gonna be super annoying, but I'm gonna practice restraint. So I do hope that you do the same. I do hope that you do the same, and things will be fine as long as we have control. Always remember that we have control, and we don't control how people react, but we do control how we react and how we respond, and that is what's important here. I also want to mention once Jupiter is in Gemini, this is a good time to make a social impact and get on social media and really put your messages out there and really post what you think that is going to be good for the collective. And there will be a prosperous collaboration possibility. So take advantage of that opportunity as well. There will be also a new thing that will happen in your professional life, and this will demand a lot of changes and things that you're not very used to. So don't be afraid to try new things, and as well as new opportunities might require an investment. So if you are going to handle other people's money, I do suggest to be very careful with that. And even if money will be something that will be good, it will continuously flow for us. But of course, it's always good to practice restraint and be careful about it. I also want to mention the final eclipse that's going to happen for this year. And the eclipse will happen in our eighth house. It's in Pisces. This is the first eclipse season of Pisces and Virgo. So it will be on our second and eighth house. And it will bring us a lot of funding as it being on our second house. And it will invite some sort of fears and insecurities when when it comes to the hidden things that's happening within us. So Pisces will kind of bring out a light to how we handle the things that are hidden, the things that are different, the things that we don't really show to the world. As Leo risings, we want to be recognized, but we have a lot of things within us that we don't recognize ourselves. So expect the eclipse and Pisces to really bring all of those to light. So there you go, Leo risings. I do hope that this reading was able to help you, that your 2024 horoscope by Jill will be a guide for you throughout the year. So Leo risings, Leo suns and moons, this is all for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again.